However, let's start with the name change, because you were the long and short of it for quite a while and you released quite a lot of music under that name. So what prompted the change?
Well, we're just basically sick of it. No,
that's
there's a
not
few
true.
other reasons.
No,
we kind of were, but we've been thinking of changing the name for quite a few years actually, but never did anything about it. But there's a few reasons, because people wouldn't actually get it quite right, and they would have trouble finding us. They'd add the extra "the" in there, like the long and the short of it,
or the big and the small,
big and small of it, or whatever.
Yeah, and so if we were performing at a festival, for example, they'd see us and then they'd say, what was that act again? So we'd try and get that YouTube, and they could never find us. So that was a big issue for us. Yeah. But there is another bigger reason as well.
And there also is another band in LA called of the same name.
Right.
And they do not play country music. They are a heavy metal band, and a lot of people were getting us mixed up with them. And they try and search for our music and, come across their music, and got lots of profanity.
Yes.
And it's far removed from country, as you can imagine. So, and another reason, I think, too, there's probably three main reasons, and people didn't really know whether we were serious country musicians or we were some sort of a comedy act. So there are three kind of main reasons that we changed the name. We are serious country, singer-songwriters, and we just thought, well, let's take that out of the equation, then people know that we're serious about our music, and we always have been.
Yeah, and true. And obviously our fans know us as Patsy and Dave anyway, so it was an easy transition, we hope. But, it's not as easy as all that, Sophie, because we've now got to rebrand everything, and we forgot about that.
There's been a lot of work going on behind the scenes with all the rebranding.
Yeah, there is so much to think about. Just it's not only, social media accounts, there's also make sure the streaming platforms are up to date. And also I would think you have to move your music to the new accounts.
That's right.
It's a straightforward. So, but look, from an SEO or search engine optimization point of view, I can see why you would change it, because there's probably only one Patsy and Dave.
That's true.
We can't find another Patsy and Dave, just like Sonny and Cher, Simon and Garfunkel. Now, we actually did think about that as well. Like, is it a bit daggy just to be called Patsy and Dave? But we thought, no, we looked at other examples of duos that have done that before, and we thought, no, I think it's fine. And,
it'd be nice
and we can't
that caliber.
We could not find anyone else called Patsy and Dave. So
so it all makes sense.
It is something to think about, and I've spent a bit of time studying all that sort of stuff for this country music enterprise, and there's a lot to learn and a lot to keep on top of, and it is important because it does increase people's chances of finding you, and so it makes total sense to change the name, and you've explained it really well. And I should also point out that you're talking about being serious musicians. At the time we're speaking, you've just come back from playing 2 shows really close together in Queensland. No doubt you're off somewhere else. So yeah, there are people who will be wanting to find your music, and you need to make it Googleable.
Yes, we do. Absolutely.
Exactly. Yeah. And we haven't done a lot in Queensland in the past. We've done Outback Queensland before, Music in the Mulga. We've done a couple of festivals at that one. And that was fantastic. But these were new venues. We hadn't played at these venues before, Twin Towns and Sunpack Theatre. And the reception we got was really warm and welcoming. It was great. And I think, people would hopefully be happy to have us back again.